A top advisor to Robert F. Kennedy Jr. will serve as the acting CDC leader now that the White House has fired the agency's director after less than a month on the job. CNN's Julia Benbrook reports.
After serving as the director of the CDC for less than a month, the White House announced that Dr. Susan Menarez has been removed from her position. In a social media post, the Department of Health and Human Services said this: HHS Secretary Robert F. Kennedy Jr. has full confidence in his team at the CDC, who will continue to be vigilant in protecting Americans against infectious diseases at home and abroad. According to sources familiar with the situation, Menarez and Kennedy clashed over vaccine policy and her refusal to fire a number of veteran leaders at the agency. During a Fox News interview on Thursday, Kennedy declined to comment directly on the ouster.
We need to look at the priorities of the agency. If there's really a deeply, deeply embedded, I would say, malaise at the agency. And we need strong leadership that will go in there and that will be able to execute on President Trump's broad ambitions.
After the news of her departure broke, several high-level veteran agency officials resigned, describing censorship, communication failure, and the weaponization of public health and human services. With one writing in a resignation letter to staff, "For the good of the nation and the world, the science at CDC should never be censored or subject to political pauses and interpretations." Now, a White House spokesperson claims that Menarez informed HHS leadership of her intent to step down, but then refused to resign. In a statement, though, her attorneys disputed the government's version of events, saying, as a person of integrity and devoted to science, she will not resign. At the White House, I'm Julia Benbrook.